So a few days ago, I decided to go to Whitby. The forecast was looking great, the sun was out, the weather was great, and it was one of those days where you just wanted to go out there and get some great shots. So I packed my bags, I drove out there, I walked to the coast, and it was a great time. I was getting some of these amazing drone shots, and then I crashed my drone into a pillar right in the middle of the ocean. I'm going to show you exactly what happened. But first, let's go back to the start of the day. I forgot my contact lenses. I'm going to go grab them and come back. Okay, so I worn my contact lenses. So now I can fly the drone without any issues. Okay, everyone. So today we're in Whitby. It's a nice sunny day outside, and I'm looking forward to going to the coast. There's a lighthouse here, so I'm trying to go there and see if I can fly my drone. It's really awkward trying to vlog using the 35mm. I should have put on my 16mm. So I've got the 16mm lens back on now, much better. At least you can see my surroundings. Wow, so I climbed down 200 steps, 199 to be exact, and I'm trying to make my way to the pier where I can fly my drone and hopefully get some nice shots of the Abbey from the sky. So by this point, I'd almost been filming for about an hour and a half, 2 hours. And then I decided to take the drone out and fly it around and try and get some nice shots as the sun was setting and it was starting to look beautiful across the coast. I sent the drone into the air and I finished the first 2 batteries in around 45 minutes. And then I put my 3rd battery into the drone and I started flying it. There was this one section by the ocean that I thought was really nice and that it would be a good shot. So I tried to achieve the shot by flying the drone near the pillars. The pillars were connecting the top section and the bottom section. And then after I got that shot, I thought, let me try and fly this drone through the pillars. And that's when disaster struck and I hit my drone into the pillar. At first, when this happened, it was instant panic and fear. Did it go into the water in the ocean, or was it still stranded on that extending pier? It was crazy at that point. So I quickly packed my camera bag and the tripod and the camera. I just threw everything in and I zipped it all up and I ran about 300 meters. Luckily, there were these wonderful people there who were enjoying the view and the sunset, and I told them that, I crashed my drone and that would it be okay if they just watched over my tripod for a couple of minutes while I tried to figure out if I could climb the ladder down and get the drone back. And I quickly went down the ladder and made my way underneath those pillars and ran about, 20-30 feet, and on the ground there, to my luck, was the drone just lying there. And the funny thing is that it was still recording all of this, which I didn't know. So the only damage that happened to the drone is right here. It's one of the propellers that broke. I tested it and it's still flying well. My first crash was a fun experience. Scary, but I enjoyed it. I managed to get some great shots. Okay, so now that we're done with that story, I want to share a few updates with you. I know I didn't post a video last week, but there's a reason for that. In the background, I've been working on a few things, namely the website. I spent, I think, a good portion of 5 to 6 days, and I dove deep into my website, and what I can say right now, it's almost 95% ready, except the portfolio page. All the other pages are ready, and I've managed to maintain the design language across all the pages. I've added my brand colors, my brand fonts. I've made sure that the typography is same across all the pages. It was really fun working on it, and I'm happy the way it's turned out. I think I've gotten better at using Squarespace now. Let me know in the comments what you think. I've optimized the website to work both on your phone as well as the desktop. The link is in the description. Let me know what you think. On the client side is the most exciting part. I closed my first paid client last week. It's been a crazy journey, and I've enjoyed every single part of that process. I'm not going to be sharing many details about that in this video, but I am working on a more detailed video which I plan to release over the next 2 or 3 weeks, so stay tuned for that. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe if you like this kind of content. And over this weekend, I'm filming the North Leeds Food Festival. I'm looking forward to that as well, so hopefully I get some great shots from this food festival that I can add to my portfolio. So one last thing before I go. Going forward, I think I want to focus a bit more on my social media handles. I think I need to put a bit more attention into posting more consistently, especially on my Instagram and TikTok. On Instagram, if you noticed, I haven't posted anything on my feed apart from 5 or 6 reels, which are displayed under the reels section. But if you go to my feed, it's completely empty, and this was intentional because I did not want to start posting anything until I started collecting some good footage or content that I can share, right? Now I'm in a very interesting stage where I've done a few projects and my content bank has sort of become better. So I think I need to start focusing on being more active on these social media platforms. If you've been following me so far, thank you, and make sure you subscribe because a lot of interesting content is going to be coming over the next few weeks. Drop a comment, let me know if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.